It's been a long time. I should have left you. Let's not do that. Hey guys, welcome to FilmFools Insomniac. My name is Lamont, and it's been a while. Alright guys, I don't know about you, well, I do know about most of you guys, and I know a lot of you guys since the beginning of, well, more like since the end of Season 4, you guys have jumped off the Walt train. But I'm a day one Walt fan, and I still believe in him. I know, I'm not saying all the things that he's done have been good. I'm not saying that everything he's done has been horrible, even though I would say about 80% of the things that he's done has been just terrible. About 20, more like 15% of the things he's done have been good, and about 5% have just been him walking around naked. But I'm still on Walt's side, mainly because even though with the majority of the things that he's done since Season 4 and part of Season 2 and forward, all the bad things he's done have had a little silver lining of good. Here's his first mistake. Walt thinks that everybody thinks the way he does. To him, poisoning Brock wasn't that big of a deal because he knew that Brock was going to be okay. It was just an act to get Jesse to do what he wanted. He's very manipulative that way. But in his mind, he did nothing wrong because there was really no danger for Brock at all. In which there wasn't. What he did was still horrible. He poisoned a kid. You can't get around that. So I know a lot of people have jumped off the Walt train just because they've slowly seen him go from, oh, I'm just cooking meth to support my family, to it's not enough money. That sounds more like Batman. But Walt, where should I put this? There was a point where I didn't like Walt. I understood what he was doing, but there were no redeeming factors about him whatsoever, and that was in this season actually. I sort of thought that this might have been the case, but I wasn't really sure until I think it was towards the end of the first half of this season is when he explained to Jesse about how he missed out on his opportunity with that company that he had before. I think it was called Gray Matter. How he missed out on that opportunity because he didn't have the vision to see it lasting as long as it did, and sold out for $5,000 when the company's easily worth $1 billion. And I think if it wasn't for him meeting Gus and realizing how similar the two were, he would have never have believed that he could replace the hole in his life that was gray matter and replace it with Heisenberg's blue. After the point where he already made the money for his family, that kind of took a back seat in his mind, and it was all about how much people loved his stuff, how it just pushed out the other competition, how the competition was starting to mimic his cook and the way it looks, just so they could still try and make a profit, but ultimately it still didn't compare to his blue. That pride hit him, and he found that hole in his life. And it wasn't until Jesse and I don't know why I'm rounding things off. It was really only two people. When Jesse and Skyler kept not beating it into him, but asking him about what does he really want. Is he in it for the money, or was he really just in it for his family? And then Walt finally came back, looked outside himself and realized, I didn't even need $1 million. And we didn't find out today, we didn't find out until last night that he had 80 million. So 750 something thousand was the actual total that he was working towards. I'm pretty sure he hit that in the beginning of season 2. It wasn't until Gus Fring's introduction into Walt's life where Walt realizes that this could actually be a legitimate business option and a legitimate replacement for gray matter in his life, which it really wasn't. But again, thanks to Jesse and Skyler, Walt finally defeated Heisenberg, came back into himself, and quit. But here's my last plead for you guys to actually be on Walt's side. He's redeeming himself. I know it may not seem like it because you're probably because you probably fell for his act just like Skyler did. He's taking the heat away from Skyler. My question for you guys is, who else is on Walt's side? I know I can't be the only one. I know there's a few people out there that's still on Walt's side, and by a few people, only about 2 that I know of. One of them I actually know. He's my friend, and yes, I have friends. And the other one's Phil DeFranco, who loves Walt. That's 3 of us. I even put something on the FilmFools Facebook, and somebody was like, really? You still like this guy? So, I can't be alone. Walt supporters? Anybody? Oh, that's it for tonight's show. So yeah, I'm going to have a video up tonight of me getting the game, opening it. I'm going to have another video up tonight of me getting the game, waiting in line. I'm going to have a video up tonight of me waiting in line, getting my game, running back home, taking it out the plastic, putting it in my PS3 for the first time, and I'll be recording the gameplay. I'll have some walkthroughs. Don't forget to like and share this video, it really helps us out. And subscribe to the channel for some more awesome videos. If you want to keep in touch with us, you can do that at our Twitter at FilmFools. And you can like our fan page on Facebook, FilmFools Productions. My name is Lamont, this is FilmFools, and I will see you guys tonight.